Let me share that. First and foremost, if we look, the South African industry has had a series of programs focused at developing the automotive industry. The latest one is the Automotive Program for Development, the Automotive Production and Development Program. It's based on WTO compliant incentives to make it market neutral. It has cash incentives for investments and duty rebating, and it was developed by all stakeholders. This has led to a very strong production base with both CBU imports and CBU exports. But what is important is, let me share with you what an auto industry can achieve. In South Africa, the impact of that auto industry has been 470,000 direct employment, indirect jobs directly related to the industry, you can times by 3. Exports of both components and vehicles is now reaching $12.25 billion, and the total automotive revenues at $34 billion. It's accounting, automotive is 14.3% of total exports in South Africa and is contributing 7.1% to GDP and nearly 30% of manufacturing output in the country. And this was achieved through all stakeholders working together. I think if we look at how we see as Nissan, being one of the global OEMs invested in Egypt, that the vision to achieve the real potential, which we honestly believe Egypt has, is that it needs a long-term, consistent and sustained auto program. There needs to be real active investment in real local value added in terms of global definitions, and we need to produce fewer platforms with greater volumes with a very strong feeder industry. All those aspects will contribute strongly to areas of GDP, treasury, balance of payments, and very importantly, the auto industry brings very skilled jobs to the country. The roadmap to protect and sustain the current CKD production base and develop needs a 10-year master plan, and it does need to include all the new technologies, being electric and hybrid. From Nissan's point of view and from my point of view, I really believe that Egypt has an incredible opportunity to play a significant role in the global automotive market, a significant role as one of the major automotive hubs in Africa, and to capitalize on what the auto industry sees in Africa as the last frontier. But to do that, I really encourage all of us to put our individual objectives aside and work together to do what's good for Egypt and not what's good for each individual company. And the question in developing the way forward in this vision needs to be a collective effort. And I can assure you, from Nissan Motor Company, we're fully committed to growing our presence in Egypt, to working together to ensure that Egypt can take its rightful place in the global and Africa automotive industry. Thank you once again for giving me the opportunity to be part of this. And I really look forward to participating in the active discussions going forward. Thank you very much. Thank you.